hey man, gonna need some parts for the new machine. And it's just pictures of a destroyed, brand spanking new machine. Turns out he tumbled it down the mountain trying to two-wheel up a canyon by himself. By himself.
Who two-wheels by themselves?
Dave Sparks. So, it sat in the back lot forever. Fast forward a few months, we go to Glamis with Ron, and Ron's like, I really want to find one of these machines. Him and Dave strike up a deal. Ron buys a broken, destroyed, brand new
320 miles.
320 mile Razor that is sitting right here.
Whoa!
So,
what'd you do to it?
This was a brand new machine, granted a few miles on it.
I see you left the tweeters. Tweeters are there.
So, what is your plan?
So we went out and found a Tesla P85D out of a Model S. This is the performance spec, but I bought this online from a company in California. First of all, let me just say this. Here's the engine that's originally out of this, the 4-cylinder, and then there's the transmission right there behind it. So we took this out, and we originally wanted to put this Tesla drive motor right where the stock motor was, right in this location. This is where the stock motor sat, right in here. We took this, we put it in here, flipped it around. The drive line was way too short, and we wanted to get the weight of the vehicle more in the middle. So then we moved it straight up the other way with the inverter and the motor on this side, and then we figured out, let's put it right here because of driveline angles, and that's where we ended up with
What is your background, by the way?
I'm just an auto repair guy. Just hang
I
on
only
my
ask
wall.
because I've heard you talk about stuff and you're very smart when it comes to
Right, so thank you, but I don't know if I would go that.
Here we go again.
Are we? Gotta lift it up. I think. Yeah.
You stretched before this one?
You think you can do it? This is level 10 difficulty.
I got it, Diesel.
Okay, just tell me what to do. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed.
What do you want? Do you want hand? You want eye? You want?
You want my eye? No. How about you do voice and I'll keep my eyes closed.
Voice?
Eyes closed.
Okay. Start going back a little bit.
You ready to come back?
No, Diesel, give me a second. I'm just gonna FaceTime you, man.
I have my eyes closed. Caleb, my eyes are closed. I can't see a FaceTime.
You didn't even do what I told you. Not straighten out.
My left or your left?
My passenger left.
There is nothing worse than missing your mark because of miscommunication, which is why I want to talk to you today about today's sponsor, Nextiva. Listen, have you ever missed an email, missed a text, missed a sales opportunity because things just got buried? Because maybe you weren't as organized as you needed to be? Well, check out what Nextiva does. The cool thing about Nextiva is it lets you manage all of your conversations in one place. Nextiva is gonna automate up to 90% of all your interactions and save you 30% of the cost. How you say? Well, your team's probably used to bouncing in and out of like 18 different apps. Well, inside the one Nextiva app, you can automate all of your conversations. It keeps everything organized. It creates phone numbers that relate to your customers with area codes specific to their areas. You get unlimited calling, unlimited texting, and an auto attendant to help manage all those conversations when you're too busy to get there yourself. And the best part is, you don't have to be tech savvy. Look at me. The app does all the work for you while I can stay out here and hook up trailers and not worry about if anyone's talking to my customers because I know that auto attendant is attending to all of their needs. Listen, this is the year for you to level up your business. Making this one change could make your business look like a polished Fortune 500 company and leave you with a lot more time for closing and scaling. Sounds good, right? So go ahead, go to trynextiva.com/Sparks Motors or just click the link in the description below and you get up to 50% off. Up to 50% off your plan. Go ahead. I gotta hook up this trailer, so stick with me. We're gonna go have some fun with some stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, keep going, man. Keep going.
We're pretty close.
Can I open my eyes now? Can I open my eyes?
What?
It's so bright out here.
Yeah, straight back, 1 inch. Yep.
I could go up.
Wait. What's that one? Just let me have it, Jaime.
Caleb! 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 I'm really not joking. I put all my faith in you. I had my eyes closed.
And if you guys need help with trailers, just call me.
Did you lock that pivot?
Yeah, the pin's locked in.
Oh, you've done it all.
Our toolbox is still there. Still strapped in. You still got your strap on, man.
Should we double check those pins?
Yes.
But yes, double check it.
Yes, for sure. Double check. He even said it. Double check everything. Hands in. Locked. Safety chain. Safety chain. Emergency brake. Electric. Plugged in. Tires on the trailer. Full. His phone, however, is still right
Yeah,
here.
we'll just hold on to that for a minute until we realize.
He's still FaceTiming me. All right, so just a quick recap in case you didn't hear what Caleb said. We're heading over to our buddy Ron Cobley's place. Ron, you'll remember, made the Polaris that we took to the sand dunes years ago, the electric side-by-side machine, and we railed it up the sand dunes. Tesla motor in a side-by-side and made an electric side-by-side. Kidding me? Well, now he's done a bigger, better version with the bigger Tesla motors and the bigger RZR, and now it's ready to go rip the dunes. So, high-power electric vehicle needs some skid plates. We're heading to Ron's shop to bring it back here, put skid plates on so he can go rail the dunes. I'm excited to see it. You excited to see it? Because the last time we saw it, it was like bare metal, was a frame and some motors. Now it's a full side-by-side ready to rip. I'm excited. I know you're excited. Let's go. Sun's excited. Sun came out. We're all excited. I got to pee first. All right. We're just going to send a quick message to Hans from Caleb. Caleb left his phone on the trailer. Silly goose. So we're just sending a few messages out to his friends just to let them know that he loves them and cares about them a lot. Some of them he likes more than just friends. Right, Dave Sparks? He wrote some really nice things to me, though. Did you see what he texted me? I'll show you. I got these messages from Caleb today. You are the coolest friend I have. Thank you for being so awesome. Jaime, he spelled it weird. Jaime also kicks ass. A lot of ass. He's pretty vulgar. I don't know why I had to use a swear word. Jeez, Caleb. Clean up your language. All right, here we are at the home of Ron Cobley, Old Tech 100, his auto shop where he built the first ever Tesla RZR. One that we ripped up the sand dunes we had a blast with. Well, then he got a crazy idea to go bigger and better. I don't know what kind of friends I hang out with, but I like them. So he took the 4-seat RZR, he got the bigger Tesla motor, he put it together. It was in our shop for a little bit, you saw it, but we left you hanging by a thread because all it was a frame and some motors when it left. Now it's finished. We're about to go in and check it out. He needs one more thing from us. You wanna find out what it is? Let's go find out. Hello. What's going on in here? Did you just
Brother Kiley.
This is it.
Bro, last time we saw it was just a frame. Just a
It
frame
was a
and some
frame
motors.
and, yeah. Was that before or after?
We made the tray for the motors.
Oh, yeah.
The tray was there.
Gotcha.
And it was literally, I don't think anything was on it. I think it was just a frame.
It had no motor, it had no doors, it had
That's right, it was no motor. It was just
No.
a tray for the batteries.
just a frame.
Frame
Didn't
for
have the
batteries.
cage and the doors and all that on there.
See, I've imagined a lot of things happening to it in my mind. I wasn't sure what was
Right.
reality and what was
Yep,
imagination.
it's gone through a lot.
Go ahead, walk us through what it is you need us to do.
Okay, I need you to get rid of this ugly hole.
Okay?
Make it look like the other side.
Okay.
Okay? I need you guys to build a cover for this battery box that you built a year ago,
Okay.
just over a year ago. We need to mold this battery into these
The angle?
lines, the angle.
Listen, if there's
That's
one man
correct.
that could do it, it's Iron.
Iron.
will
So
find
we
a
want to
angle.
do that.
But you won't be able to fill up your gas if you.
Yeah, there's a,
Push
there's
out.
a, yeah, we don't, it's, this is where we charge it now. So that's a couple of
You don't want
things.
to do like a safety gas can here just in case.
No, I'd like to make that look like the other side. And if we can do something here, Aaron, did we want to do something here? We don't,
I was thinking.
there used to be a muffler here.
I was thinking some kind of plate.
Just
Just a plate with maybe a possible logo.
Okay.
That's
Like Tesla R or something, just something to cover that up. Now we're gonna rhino line that battery box like the other one.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're gonna
Tesla R.
Tesla
or should
R
we do like
something.
one word.
an image of an outhouse and a man stuck inside?
There you
it?
go, an outhouse and a man pounding on the door in 90-degree temperature. Get me dialing 911 because I can't get out.
The Tesla R logo on the back. Does it have its own logo or just the word?
Just the word, just Tesla R. And then obviously we want to do something on this side,
Okay.
but that's the main.
Basically two side plates that cover
Right,
up the
that
battery
cover that battery box
match
and
the-
roll it into the body. I mean, these are new, so I don't know that we have to do anything there, but if he could just cover these
Make it look
and
good.
attach it, so then I
Almost
could,
like one piece.
Yep.
then we want to take this vehicle down to the frame, get it powder coated, get the cage powder coated, and get everything, looking good. And we've also got some HER suspension for it.
Okay.
Yeah, front and rear, and as you TMW doors and cage, Tensor tires, hostile wheels.
When do you try to take it out again?
Whenever we can.
I'm sure it will take us a day or two.
we would like to get this in the SEMA show, or for sure the Sand Sport Super Show down in Orange County Fairgrounds in middle of September, third week in September.
This turned out so great.
Yeah, and MTS just did the suspension up there and down there in Phoenix. We just got that back. We did that a month ago. But yeah, it's a riot to drive. So I'm giving it to you with a kind of a dead battery because I'm worried about your
Smart.
boss.
It's a smart move.
So
Well,
we just,
kind of. Should be just a little bit left for me, and then it'll be dead by the time I got it.
It'll be.
There's a little splash.
Well, there's this. It's got 300 volts. It should have about 340. So yeah, you might be able to go 20 miles an hour, but anyway,
You've learned.
I've
You're
learned.
smart.
Yeah, and this is anyway, you know the story behind this machine.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So, remind the viewers, what size motors? You got the big motor out of the bigger
that's a
Tesla.
Tesla Model S rear drive unit. It's out of a 2015 Model S P100D, so it's a performance spec. It's got a bigger inverter in it. I think they're right, believe it or not, I think they're right around 530 horsepower and 600 plus pounds of torque.
Awesome.
But yeah, I only have a single motor mounted there, transfer case style.
Do you think someday you'll put another motor in the front? like a
No,
four-wheel?
there's just
Not enough
not
space?
there's not enough space in this rig, and this thing's got plenty of power. I mean, it's not as fast as the RS1, but this thing is just a great dooner, great driver. It's just a joy driving it. It handles well. The weight's down low. So anyway,
It almost looks too good to even want to go drive it.
yeah, well, it needs some paint and powder, and and Iram's magic.
Okay.
Iram has been known for doing magic on things, and
Yep.
he's the guy that can do it.
All right, so plate on each side, blend the body into the battery cover.
Right, cover
Plate
on the back.
Tesla
If you
R,
can make
and
the
get
other
that.
one look like this, it'd be greatly appreciated. The roof's not
We'll see
on
what we can
there
find, because it might-
it's rattles.
May not be a piece of plastic.
Yeah,
We'll see what we can do. That might be a Camino thing.
a Camino thing. Yeah, Camino
Right,
things
Camino-
are good.
Camino figure out.
I just want to get rid of this. A lot of suggestions were to put your charge ports up here, but my charger sits down low,
Yeah.
and I put them right here, and I've got the covers on them.
That's fine. We'll fix
I would
something.
just like to clean that out, and
We may put he may just come up with another plate that goes right here or something.
yeah. I mean,
And then you'd be able to put a
Iram-
matching plate on the other side. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Iram will come up with
just
a-
so it looks good.
The whole car will be painted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
I-
doesn't
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
paint
matter.
this. We're gonna paint these. We don't know yet. Possibly green, kind of a. I'm afraid to say. What is it, Aaron?
Like an emerald, like a dark green.
Emerald dark green.
With black.
I'm afraid to say.
I'm afraid to say.
You afraid of that color?
I'm just worried what it's going to look like. Anyway.
Decide to block all of your neighbors if they can.
I don't think he's even there right now. That's okay.
I was hoping we could cause a
I
ruckus.
think he's. I think he's on. Put a seatbelt on if you would. You need glasses? I mean, I know you're welcome to run it up the road if you don't want to. Just don't get too carried away. Okay, let's get you. I'm carried away. I would never get carried away. All right, let me spin you around here, brother.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I know.
It's very nice of him.
It's like Dave's never been in a razor before.
Buckle me up. You only get so many chances to let Ron buckle you up.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
All righty. Keep
All
your
right,
upside
do we call
down.
you diesel or do we call you electric now?
Yeah, I might be
Just
an
don't
electric
call
guy.
you late for dinner? Is that what it is?
That's
Call
right.
me what you want, but don't call me late for dinner. Okay, so right here. Yep. Let me put this where it belongs. You can run it up the road, Dave, if you want.
Okay, I'd love to.
I need to get you some glasses. I got some, I think, Aaron's there some, are my glasses in? I got here.
I'll just
So-
squint like this. No, nothing can get in.
You're fine.
It's the same way I use the grinder.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Come on.
Did you
Okay,
design
you-
that for that?
No,
Picture
no,
like that?
it just fits there.
That's a perfect little fit.
Yeah, it really fits there nice. So you are in reverse, Dave. Wow. You can go ahead and just step on that accelerator. I mean, gently, please. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Wish me luck, Jaime.
Turn it on.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to turn it on still.
Okay, then touch that button that says drive.
Okay. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a rip. So rad! Pure silence. So crazy. All you hear is the rubber meeting the road. I mean, listen to that. You have access to 530 horse at the smash of a pedal and no rumble of a motor. That blows my mind. Listen. And it sounds like you're in a spaceship. It's like the Jetsons. You've really outdone yourself, Ron. This thing is smooth, nice. Look about center.
You go far to the right, quite a bit to the right. Keep going. Now go straight. There you go, Luke. Yep, there you go, Dave. A little to the left. There you go. Right. Yep. You're close there.
Get those ramps.
Now, Dave.
Yeah.
There's a park brake. Put it in neutral, please.
You're in neutral. Is it also on the computer? Let me hand it. Just open the door.
Okay. Did it release? Are you good?
Yeah, we released it. It's
So
over
to
the right.
release that, all you gotta do is step on the brake.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. Now we gotta tire down and then shut off the key.
Okay. Key off. Put
Okay.
the iPad
Just
inside or?
okay.
Do you have a hole-
I'll just put it inside.
Dave, do you have ties?
Yeah, I got some there in the back seat of that truck.
Some spies. I think these are spies.
I love that. Bro, that's super cool. That's like driving a spaceship with a lot of power. I mean, I've never driven a spaceship before, so maybe they all have a lot of power, but that's the highest power spaceship I've ever driven.
Yeah, the RS1 on the front end just wants to This vehicle's got 75 kilowatts of battery. It's out of a 2017 Model X, the entire battery, so 75 kilowatts. On the road, with these tires, you could probably drive this thing 200 miles. Roughly, I'd say maybe a hair more. In the sand, you're probably lucky to get 50 because it uses so much power, more power in the sand. Off-road, I'd guess around 120, you know, going up and down hills in the dirt with dirt tires. But I mean, we built this to ride it in the sand, and when we tested it the other day, last Saturday, big concern was its weight. And this vehicle does not feel heavy on the sand at all. It dunes just like as good, if not better than anything that I've driven, because the weight of the battery's down at the bottom. And MTS did the suspension, and they did a fantastic job. This car is like dialed in. But I would guess, you know, an average 100 to 200 miles, except in the sand, depending on where you're going and how you're driving it.
What's the current weight?
3,550 pounds.
Yes.
3,500 pounds.
35?
3,540 is the exact. Yeah, so it's stock one weighs about 2,400, 2,500. So this has got an extra 1,000 pounds hanging on it, mainly underneath. So we got 14 battery modules, and they weigh 53 pounds apiece.
With how many horses?
This engine puts out about 530, probably in ludicrous mode, and over 600 pounds of torque, I would guess. We do want to put it on a dyno when that time comes. We want to get the car done, and we need to get some driveline hoops made for it. In case the driveline lets go, it doesn't go down and damage the battery. That's a big concern we have. But yeah, it's very heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy on the sand. It handles real well. It's stuck up a little bit higher. Still really a good duner.
Now you're looking for something. What are you looking for right now?
A good tie down spot that doesn't scratch any of his paint. So, and a lot of this, like hook in the corner here, it's debatable. I don't like it because it might scratch the paint, it might bend that metal, but that's part of the actual frame. And just loop it here. Another SWAT team trust ball.
Yes, you remember this project.
I remember this project.
Yes,
I remember
yes, a
you.
year
I
ago.
remember your name.
Yeah, but the
You-
last time I was in handcuffs, or I was dialing 911 because I was stuck in a bathroom. Couldn't get the door open.
I remember that too, Ron.
So he's thinking he wants to make plates
Lights.
to cover, that kind of match the body line, but then cover the battery tray.
Okay.
So it's a solid, like skid plate almost, cover for the battery.
Uh-huh.
And then also right here on the back, where the exhaust used to be,
Hey, Dave,
another plate right here that has his Tesla R or something written on it.
Yep.
Yep, right back. Keep coming. Keep coming. I'll pull you all the way off straight, then I'll have you pull forward and we'll line you up with the. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good. Nice.
Is this the plaid stuff or what's put in here?
No, this is a Model S performance spec.
One motor or two?
One big motor, 530 horsepower.
And that runs a shaft to the front?
Runs it up to the front.
Dude, this thing turned out really cool.
Now I got, like I say, I got suspension, and I got control arms, HCR arms. I need to get the skirting done so I can rip it apart and powder coat it for the sand show and probably for the SEMA show.
It's drivable now though?
Oh yeah. You want to drive it, Dave?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay, we're gonna put it in slow.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, you gotta put on his seatbelt for him. Ron hasn't put my seatbelt earlier.
Is it in here?
It's EV Controls down there.
Okay.
That's the company. You should be able to touch reverse or drive. Or forward.
That's so nuts.
He likes it. Did you hear him? He said, "Oh, great! Now I got to get one." That's what he said.
That's incredible. Ron Cobley is a mad scientist. This man right here he did this with the RS1. You guys may remember we tested it a couple years ago. 2 years ago out at the dunes, and had a lot of fun with it. This has significantly more power. The RS1 had what, 200, 300 horse?
300.
And this has 500?
5 plus.
This is bananas. This is just absolutely one of the coolest things. I like these tires too.
Tensors.
35s?
Yeah, 35 tensors.
Ron,
Costco wheel.
you crushed it. Is that your inverter and everything in there?
That's 2 more batteries and relays.
And he said it's just a science experiment. So what do you want to do from it with it now? He's like,
So-
science experiment.
Could you build another one faster now?
Well, there you have it. A piece of art, a science project at its finest, and it got the stamp of approval from Heavy D.
Yes, it did.
I heard him
And,
say. You heard him say it too. He said,
he
"Great,
did-
now I got to get one."
He didn't wreck it or roll it. That's very good.
That's a win in my book, right?
Absolutely.
So now it's in the shop. We're going to create a skirt that goes around the outside, cover up the box to match the body lines. Find a way to cover up the fuel cap because you don't actually need a fuel anymore.
No,
It
no.
won't- gas won't help us anywhere now. And then a sweet back plate that has the Tesla R on there.
Yep.
Or
Sounds
just a
good.
picture of Ron. I might just engrave your face right there.
Put a picture of me with a beard. That'll never happen because I can't grow one.
Well, give us a couple days. We'll have it done.
Thanks.
Don't leave it here too long. We might rally it. We might not be so lucky the next time.
Tires might be bald.
Later.